Hello, 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 everybody. This is Christine Till. I'm the marketing mentoress online, and on TikTok, I'm known as the SIX Figure Grandma. And I just want to show you some key things about LinkedIn because here's something that I discovered. Way back when I first was laid off my job in 2011, I got some training from my oldest son to help me with LinkedIn. And because he wanted to hire me to help him work on projects that he was doing on the side. And he was working for Microsoft at the time, heading up teams of programmers, and he was using LinkedIn to hire software engineers. And what I discovered was how the biggest kept secret to LinkedIn is actually in the groups. And at that time, he had set up and written or designed or programmed a bot that would go to the groups and invite people from the groups to come and join his group, right? And then once they joined his group, then he would love on them through all the posts and things that he was doing in his group. And and I thought that was absolutely brilliant what he was doing. But then here's what LinkedIn did. LinkedIn put a big kibosh on bots. In fact, all the social media platforms have put a big stop to all bots. They don't want any more bots. And so he had to stop, my son had to stop using his bot. So that was the end of my employment. But I had learned something there. I had learned that you can use LinkedIn to build an online business. And I used the tips and tricks that my son had used in developing his bot in a way that I could teach people that they could each do it for themselves, right? So I wanted to make sure that I helped people be able to build a business online very simply and easily just using LinkedIn. And most people have no idea the value that LinkedIn has. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things today. And if you're going to build a network, you need to have people, right? So you need to invite people to connect with you in some way. So let's do that. I'm going to restart. I've I've been recording, so I'm going to share my screen and take you into LinkedIn. There we go. So we happen to be in one of my groups here now, and um, we're going to do a special search. So I suggest that, and what I've been taught is to use the alphabet to do searches. So you start with A and you go AA and then AB and then AC and AD and go all the way through the alphabet down the right side. And then when you finish going all the way through all 26 letters, then you start with BA, BB, BC, and you go through the alphabet again and you work down both of them in that order to be able to do a search for possible connections on LinkedIn. And I usually go to network marketing groups, home-based business groups, MLM groups, because what I've discovered is many of those people in those groups are not happy with their networking business or network marketing business that they're involved with. And they're looking for other opportunities. And because we're doing this program, that Legacy Builders program that I've been working with recently, is because it's already built, it's pre-built for us. We just need to connect it up to our own computer system and get our own domain and our own email set up. It's totally built for us with the website and the whole 9 yards. So I've set my LinkedIn up as a website as well. So I use it basically as a blogging website. And I've been using it that way for almost 14 years now. So I've got LinkedIn that I've been using to build an email list. And now that I've got the legacy program, I'm using their system to add to my email list. So I've got both systems adding to my email list. But here's the key, guys. You need to be on both of the platforms every day. Yeah. And if you're not posting on at least three posts a day on LinkedIn and on TikTok, you're not going to have the success that you probably would prefer to have, right? So I'm going to show you, this is in the group this is in a group. This is a specific way to invite somebody to connect with you if you're working in the groups. And it's a way to fly under the radar of the LinkedIn search engines, because LinkedIn has a limit to how many people you can invite to connect with you on a daily basis. And if you haven't been active on LinkedIn, you're going to run into some snags at first. And LinkedIn is going to send you little pop-up messages and tell you that you've reached your limit for the day, or you've reached your limit for the week, or whatever. When you get those little pop-up messages, you just listen to them and don't invite anymore to go through the conventional way of connecting on LinkedIn. And you go right into the groups and start just sending a direct message to people. Because on LinkedIn, even on the free platform, you can direct message people. Yeah. And there doesn't seem to be any limit, because I've been doing this for 14 years and I haven't had anything happen to me being shut down. So that's just a word of information for you. So I'm in one of the groups that I belong to, and I've gone through the AA, and you look for people that are a second level connection or a third level connection, right? If it says first, that means you're already connected to that person, right? So let's go in here. I'm just going to take a look at this person, and you right click on their name and you open it up. And so this person is a network marketer and he is in Nigeria. Awesome. So he's already connected to me, so I don't need to send him a message to connect. So let's go back into my main search window here. Oh, I've already sent a message to this guy, and he's in Nigeria as well. And he's a social entrepreneur. And I was thinking I might want to connect with him. So let's go down here and read a little bit more about this person. He's a key contributor to finding tech talent. He shapes frameworks, strategies, and policies that are redefining Africa's tech talent landscape. His efforts have directly influenced the growth of tech ecosystems, fostering opportunities for thousands of aspiring professionals. So he's actually somebody who is teaching people how to do marketing for somebody else. So I don't think that he's going to be a really good fit for me. So I'm going to get out of this profile, go back into my search, and see this one. They're celebrating. I wonder what they're celebrating. They're in India. That doesn't tell me very much. Let's see if they've got an about page. Celebrating every moment at the most. So there's not much of anything in here, right? And I really don't want to connect with people in India because they have a different banking system, and it's more challenging for them to do business with online systems. So let's try this. This is a licensed life insurance broker, probably not a good fit. This is a baby boomer. I think she might already be in the same business I'm in. Let's just see here. So she's creating, the CEO of the Baby Boomer Solution. I help network marketers create big results fast while designing a lifestyle you love. Awesome. So we're both in 5 different network marketing groups or business groups here on LinkedIn. So I'm going to click on see more and read a little bit more about her. She's got a social media strategy that can generate 10 to 30 plus high quality leads each month on autopilot and build trust and get massive results. So that is obviously, she is involved with the legacy program. I'm seeing little hints throughout her explanation here. She's learned success is built on failures. You fail yourself forward. Her story, she's in her 30s and she was a top New York fashion accessories designer. But due to health issues, she had to close shop. So this is the baby boomer solution, she calls it. Build a massive business the modern way. So I think she might be a good person to reach out to. So I'll just see if she's in the same business I'm in. Yeah. So I'll click on message. Oh yeah, we are both baby boomers in the same organization. So let's go down to this one. Udo. We'll open this one. Udo Abraham. He is from Spain. Awesome. So let's see. He doesn't say much in his headline. So let's go into his about page and see if we can see a little bit more. He's an executive with over 15 years of successful experience creating and developing successful new businesses in different industries. Okay, so he helps businesses. I don't think he'll be a good fit. So it takes time to work through this and to use this system that I'm using. Let's get out of those two and go back here. Here's an entrepreneur, their first level connection, BA, business development. I'm going to show more results. First level. So you want to look for second and third level connections. Experienced business leader and consultant with expertise in entrepreneurship. Here we go. Let's see if this might be a good one. Right click, open in new tab. So let's see. I'm going to send him a message because you can send a direct message. But you just do not click on this little blue man because as soon as you click on this little blue man, that's an instant connection request from LinkedIn and the search engines will catch it, right? So he accepted my message. Feel free to click the blue connect. So he's already been invited. So I'm going to click out of that one. Let's go down here. Chief Information Officer, whatever, Dynamic Customer Support Specialist, Digital Marketing. Let's see if there's more results here. There's Abdul to Rising It Solutions. Let's see, recruiter hiring for affiliate manager, MSc Biotechnology. Okay, let's do this. This one's a senior director. Let's see if this, I'm just going to check and see if I've already sent this person a message. I haven't. So I'm going to go ahead and send a message. Okay, so I just sent her a simple little message to invite her to connect with me. And that's what you can do with all kinds of people. And once you get on a roll and start inviting people to connect with you, it works much faster. It's not as slow. So let's get out of this one. Remember, do not click the little blue man. You want to fly under the radar. So that's how you do your research in the groups and fly under the search engine's eyesight, so to speak. And then you can click on My Network. So if you click on My Network, it takes you to this page where all your connections are listed over here on the left. And LinkedIn actually looks at your profile and then they invite people, or they will set this up with people that might be good possibilities for you to connect with, right? So this one says network marketing. I always want to reach out to network marketing people. There isn't a headshot here, but we'll give this Mary a try. And this is an entrepreneur at home-based business. This is Joan. We'll give her a try. Professional network marketer, we'll give her a try. Insurance agent, they're open to work. If they have that little circle around their headshot that says open to work, I always invite them. Wellness and health, real estate, elite team, pre-production, production specialist, Katana, marketing officer. So these are mostly people that are doing marketing for other people. You hire them to do the marketing for you. So these all have So I'm going to leave it at that for now. So here's another way that you can do searches. So you want to search for people. You just type people in here and you hit enter. And then you'll have this whole bar of selections. So you want to click people again. And you want to now click net, or let's do home-based business. There we go, home-based business. So we're going to click on people again. And so what LinkedIn is doing is they're suggesting possible people that you might want to connect with. But I found that what you need to do is you need to set up your search more specifically, right? So I like to search for people in the US, people in Canada, people in the UK, and show results. See, it comes up with people in all these different areas, right? And so you want to look for independent business consultant, entrepreneur, peak performance. So I could send a message to this person, but I've reached my limit, I can see. So if I click on connect, I can add a note. There we go. And I'm going to click send. So that's another way that you can set up your searches and be able to send messages to people. But that, you heard that ding. When you hear that ding, that usually means that the search engines can pick up on that, send that message that you sent. So if you want to fly under the wire, under the radar of the search engines on LinkedIn, when you're inviting people to connect with you, you want to go through the groups like I showed you earlier. But if you've got a few available to you that you can actually send a connection request and let the search engine see you, you can keep on inviting people until the LinkedIn search engines tell you you've reached your limit for the day, right? So that's how you can invite people to connect with you on LinkedIn. And if you have questions, I'm Christine Till, as in till we meet again, and respond back to me with ready if you'd like to come and join my LinkedIn Legacy Builder group that is going to be starting. It's my 6-week program. My Legacy Builder program, LinkedIn Legacy Builder program, starts on June the 4th at 2 o'clock or 12 noon Mountain Time. And I really look forward to having you come and join us. And the first 10 people that come and join get it for $47 one time for the whole 6 weeks. And if you miss that cutoff of 10 people, it's only $97 for the whole 6 weeks, guys. So it's not a big deal. I just wanted to keep it reachable for all of you new people. So have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day.